Hey everyone, and welcome to Race City Marine. Today we're going to take you on a tour of one of our brand new boats. This is our 2026 Super Air Nautique G23. If you have any questions on this boat or the rest of our inventory, take a look at our contact information down in the description. So this G-Series boat has a nice exterior color combo. You'll notice haze gray along with Admiral Blue Metal Flake for the middle stripe, and then the lower section is finished off in Admiral Blue. For the interior, you'll notice the same color for the upholstery, and then there's also Mocha Brown for the C-deck flooring. Now at the back of this G, this also has the integrated ladder, which makes it much easier to enter and exit, of course, along with the grab handle located up top. Now this also has the integrated surf pipe exhaust, so this will take all the fumes, put them into the prop stream, provides your boat with a quieter ride as well. There's the NCRS wave plate behind that to help further the trim of the boat, and the integrated steering thruster. So this will really help pivot the boat to pick up your riders for docking situations. It's incredibly beneficial for tighter spots. This boat also has NSS, which is Nautique surf system, so these plates will protrude slightly to really help further shape that wave for your surfing and wakeboarding. Now you'll notice there's also cup holders on the swim platform as well, and you have these rear-facing transom seats. You also have additional cup holders and another unit for your JL audio, so that way you can control the music from back here, along with having an evenly stepped transom walk-through to enter the boat. And as we enter the boat now, you'll notice on both sides of the walk-through, you can just simply push on the releases for these massive compartments. Now this boat has the subfloor ballast, allowing this boat to have this additional space. So that way you can place in all of your boards, all of your equipment with you for the day, and still have an active ballast system. Now we can also open up this engine from here, where this has the PCM ZZ6. This has 450 horsepower, definitely plenty of power to get this boat up on plane. From there, you can quickly and easily collapse everything. And now on board, you'll notice the wraparound seating, where this also has more C-deck material on this transom seat, so that way you don't have to step on any of the upholstery. From here, you can flip this up where you have a bench style seat to catch all that action behind the boat. Along with that, you'll notice behind the driver's seat, you can flip this seat up, and then on the passenger side, technically you have two. You have this one here, and then your passenger seat in the back. So really configurable, so that way you can watch everyone and what's going on behind the boat. From here, you also have additional storage lined with the C-deck, and it goes into those rear compartments. So you can place in some longer items. You have the same on this side. There's also tons of cup holders. You get wireless charging pads located throughout the boat, all the speakers as well. And then you have your rear lounger here. With that backrest up, you do have a cutout, so you could sit comfortably with that seat up. You also have a massive amount of space with the JL audio. You do have a side door for that wastebasket there. And then you also have a locking glove box. It's transparent on one side, so that way you can see into where your phones would be on more wireless charging pads. You have a heated passenger seat and then several auxiliaries. Now this boat also has the subfloor cooler, so no one has to get up out of their seat. You can actually use this entire bin as well as an additional cooler, because there's a drain plug in that too. Now for the driver's seat, you do have some power adjustments for forwards and backwards. You do have up and down. You have a height bolster, so you can adjust that as needed. And then this leg support and cutout with the bolsters. So that way you can sit comfortably sideways in the seat, watch your rider, talk to everyone on board, and still keep your eyes facing forwards. Now to my right, we have all the adjustments for the power tower. So you have power, you have up and down. For this Nautique, this has the telescoping tower with the fixed canopy. So you can utilize this in its fullest position for towing. You can have it all the way down and tow as well. So on those early mornings, late afternoons, you can get plenty of shade from the sun. Now up top, you'll notice the ski pylon along with the awareness camera, and there's also additional surf pockets so you can place boards up top. You'll notice there's also some storage underneath where you can place some wet items, and then you have the massive tower speakers on both sides. You'll notice too the swivel board racks, which are lined in a very nice material. You have 3 different areas that you can lock them into place, and you can fit several sides boards with the clamp system here. Now it's worth noting too that you can get attachments for foil boards, so that way you can have the mast nice and secure, and you can have your foil boards with you for the day and stored out of the way nicely. Now with this tower almost collapsed all the way, you'll still see I have plenty of space, so it's very usable whether it's up or down. Makes it great for storing the boat, trailering it, or going under low bridges out on the water. Now to my right, you have your volume control. There's also a few shortcuts for that LINC Panoray screen, your throttle, more wireless charging, more storage down below. It is a touchscreen system, however, so you can go through all this information, pull up the awareness camera, and you have a lot more ballast, a lot of navigation settings, and general information. You get storage underneath with your horn, engine start, stop. an adjustment for the steering wheel here. You get a heater and then some storage up top and an area to place the drain plug. Now as we work our way to the bow, this does have the air dam, so you can close that, collapse the windshield on those cooler days. And then for the bow, you have a lot of different configurations. So you'll notice with the bow filler cushion upside down, we have more of the SeaDek material. Along with being on the gunnel there, makes it easier to enter and exit from the bow. From here, you can lift up both side cushions. This is how you will release this bow filler cushion, where you'll notice more storage is up front, so you can place life jackets, smaller things like that. You can completely remove this or flip it in this direction, and now you have the filler cushion where you can lounge out. You have more cup holders, grab handle speakers, and adjustments for the armrests. So that way you have forward-facing captain's chairs. But that's going to wrap it up for our 2026 Super Air Nautique G23. If you have any other questions on this boat or the rest of our inventory, take a look at our contact information down in the description. We look forward to seeing you all out on the water.